The basics. Announcement. We write announcements for many of life's milestones, most frequently for engagements, weddings, and births. Announcements may be published in newspapers, posted on websites, sent through the postal mail, or sent via email. Although email announcements are becoming more common, formal occasions still call for announcements to be professionally printed on cardstock and sent through the postal mail. Introduction. The purpose of an announcement is to inform the reader about a happening or a milestone in your life. Depending on the kind of announcement, your readers may be a diverse group, including people who know you well and others who don't. Regardless, ensure that your announcement is complete. It's worthwhile to take some time to brainstorm your content to ensure you included all the relevant information. Announcements often follow a standard organizational template, partly to ensure that you don't forget anything. Unless your announcement is extremely simple, you should plan to go through more than one draft. It's surprisingly easy to omit important information, so it's wise to ask someone you trust to proofread your draft and revise it accordingly. Pay special attention to typos and other errors. If the event is important enough to announce, the announcement may be saved as a keepsake, so make sure it's perfect. Do keep your announcement brief and concise. If you're announcing something like a new business launch, provide a website where readers can gather more information. Do ensure your announcement is complete. Think who, what, when, where, and why. If you're announcing an event, don't forget essential information like date, time, and place. Do allow yourself to express pleasure if you're announcing good news. If you're announcing bad news, get straight to the point and use a formal and businesslike tone. Do proofread to ensure that your details, including names, dates, and locations, are accurate. If you're having printed announcement cards made, ensure that the printer allows you to check a proof for accuracy before the cards are printed. It can be costly to have announcements reprinted, and it's embarrassing to have typos in a formal announcement. Don't include extraneous information. The focus of your announcement should be exclusively on the news you're announcing. Don't include long descriptions or explanations. Divorce announcement. As divorce has become more common, an increasing number of divorcing couples have taken to sending out formal announcements to their friends and associates to inform them of the news. Divorce announcements are typically handwritten or printed on cards and mailed out to people. Some couples choose to announce their divorce via email. Some readers feel an email announcement trivializes the event, so consider your medium of communication carefully. Introduction. The purpose behind a divorce announcement is simply to inform others of your decision and provide any new contact and logistical information, not to supply information about what happened or to solicit anyone's approval of your decision. The last thing you need to worry about at a time like this is other people's opinions. Keep your reader in mind as you compose your announcement. Take care not to make people more uncomfortable than necessary, for instance, through the misplaced use of humor. Naturally, this is an upsetting time, and it's easy to forget important things. Brainstorm what you want to say. If you and your ex don't draft the announcement together, it's smart to share notes back and forth before you finalize a draft, to be sure you haven't forgotten any critical information, made any errors, or inadvertently insulted each other. Your tone should be serious and businesslike. A matter-of-fact announcement is easier for your readers to digest than an emotional one. In addition to collaborating with your ex, you might also want to show your draft to a good friend or close family member, someone you can trust to give you objective feedback. Revise according to their feedback. Do keep it brief. A long description of how hard you tried to save your marriage or how bad or relieved you feel isn't appropriate for a divorce announcement. Save this information for one-on-one communication with friends. Do. Keep your tone civil and serious. Do. Provide new contact information as necessary. For instance, if one or both parties will have new mailing addresses or home phone numbers, let readers know when that new information will be in effect. Do. Relay any other changes in the status quo that readers might need to know. For instance, if someone is changing their name as a result of the divorce. Readers who have contact with the children, teachers, scout leaders, etc., will need to know if the children's primary address will change. Do maintain your dignity. You may be experiencing a flood of emotions right now, but consider what your divorce announcement might look like to you and your children 20 years from now. You can vent all you want to your friends, but don't say anything you'll regret in your written announcement. Do make sure your ex-spouse knows you're sending the announcement and knows basically what's in it. The point of a divorce announcement is to make things easier, not to stir up new conflict. Don't. Don't try to be funny. Humor is very difficult to achieve successfully in a divorce announcement. Sometimes couples try to soften the blow by writing a funny announcement. These often fall flat and leave the reader feeling uncomfortable. Don't delve too deeply into emotions. It's just good manners to express regret about the end of the marriage, but there's no need to explore your feelings beyond that. Don't talk about the reasons for the divorce. It's not anyone's business. Protect your dignity and privacy by withholding personal details. These discussions are better left for face-to-face meetings with friends. Don't mention any of the terms of the divorce settlement. It's personal information. Don't mention any logistical arrangements for the children, etc., that have not been agreed to by both parties and finalized. Don't explain arrangements for the children in the announcement. Your custody arrangements fall under the category of no one's business. Don't go overboard in praising each other. Some couples try to soften the blow by saying wonderful things about each other. No matter how good your motives, though, this approach can make readers uncomfortable. Don't put in an email anything you don't want to reach a wider audience. Remember that emails can be forwarded. Protect yourself from embarrassment or worse. Don't send the divorce announcement to readers' work email accounts unless they are strictly work acquaintances. Send a written card or use personal email accounts. Not like this. Dear friend, it is with heavy hearts that we announce that after 14 years of marriage we have made the difficult decision to divorce. We have worked hard and diligently with the help of our pastor to avoid having to make this decision. Providing this much personal information is unnecessary and might make readers uncomfortable. In the end, we felt that we have simply drifted too far apart for our marriage to continue to be viable. There's no need to explain why you've decided to divorce. Keep this very personal information to yourself. Our divorce became final last month. Lisa will remain in the house, which will also continue to be Devin and Carrie's primary home. Ken will be at 47329 Moorcroft Parkway, number 27E, from March 24th, and will see the boys on the weekends. It's no one's business what custody arrangements have been made. Paradoxically, the more personal information you supply, the more people will feel entitled to question you. If you want to nip curiosity in the bud, don't say too much. Our cell phone numbers will remain the same. We leave this marriage saddened but full of love and respect for one another. We remain the best of friends, and we look forward to productive and fulfilling years ahead, raising the boys as a team. It's nice to reaffirm your respect for each other, but Lisa and Ken are taking it a bit too far here. Some readers are going to feel very uncomfortable, and others are going to wonder why this couple is divorcing if they think so highly of each other. Lisa and Ken Hoyt. Like this. Dear friend, we regret to announce that after 14 years of marriage, we have made the difficult decision to divorce. Our divorce became final last month. Lisa and Ken express the appropriate regret about the end of their marriage, but they don't offer their readers any further insights about their feelings. It protects their privacy and doesn't draw their readers into the drama. Lisa will remain in the house, which will also continue to be Devon and Carrie's primary home. This is all the information most readers need about the boys. Anyone who needs regular access to the kids, like teachers, doctors, scout leaders, and so forth, should receive more detailed information once things are settled. Ken will be at 47329 Moorcroft Parkway, number 27E, from March 24th. Our cell phone numbers will remain the same. We thank all our friends for many years of support and look forward to seeing you soon. This is a very nice nod to the couple's friends. It quietly acknowledges that it's been a long road, and it affirms the place of their friends in their lives. Lisa and Ken Hoyt. Not like this. Dear friends, free at last! After 5 interesting years, Chris and I have finally gotten a clue and thrown in the towel. Gina is trying to be funny here. Maybe she has a few friends who share her giddy excitement, but the tone isn't really appropriate for an announcement to be sent to a larger circle of acquaintances. I'm a free woman as of this month. This is beginning to sound like a celebration rather than an announcement. It's not in great taste. Part of recovering my sanity will be resuming using my maiden name. Gina's flippant comment might make perfect sense to her closest friends, but it's not fair to Chris. Has he seen this announcement? Is it simply another volley in their ongoing dispute? No wonder this couple is getting divorced. Readers don't want to be drawn into the drama. I'll be known once again as Gina Matsei. The kids will keep their father's name. Am I the only one who detects a little hostility in the phrase, their father's name? Tone can be very difficult to control, so you should err on the side of being simply factual in your divorce announcement. Thank you for all your love and support. Gina. Like this. Dear friends, after 5 years of marriage, Chris and I have made the decision to divorce. The divorce becomes final this month. I will resume using my maiden name and will be known as Gina Matsei. The children will keep the name Carlson. Thank you all for your love and support. Gina. This announcement doesn't give Gina the chance to blow off steam, but it's businesslike and it gets the job done. Gina isn't saying anything here that she might regret later. She can vent with her friends in person if she needs to. Response to a divorce announcement. As divorce has become more socially acceptable, it has become more common for divorcing couples to send an announcement letting their friends know about their change in status. Close friends of the couple will likely already know, but a wider circle of acquaintances might not have heard the news. Such an announcement can be helpful for people who interact with the couple as a family, and it can help prevent awkward and embarrassing situations. You may receive such an announcement from the parents of your children's friends, from business associates, or from old friends you haven't recently been in touch with. Whatever the relationship, if you're important enough in a couple's life to receive such an announcement, you must respond to it. Your reply to a divorce announcement should take the form of the original announcement. If you got an email, reply by email. If you received a card, reply with a card or a brief note. Introduction. The purpose of a response to a divorce announcement is first and foremost to acknowledge the news. Divorce always carries with it a minefield of emotions, so your wisest course is simply to acknowledge the announcement and let the parties know that you care about their welfare. Deeper discussions may happen at a later time. Consider your relationship with the reader as you write. How well do you know her? In what context? The answers to these questions can help guide your response. It's a good idea to keep your reply brief, so it's rarely necessary to brainstorm a lot of content or spend a lot of time organizing your reply. However, do take some time to collect your thoughts before you reply. As you draft, pay attention to your tone. The tone of divorce announcements can vary widely: businesslike, regretful, loving, angry, bitter. humorous. Regardless of the tone of the announcement, your reply should be kind, serious, and brief. Take a moment to proofread and revise your reply before you send it. Put yourself in your reader's position and ask yourself how you would feel if you received such a response to your announcement. If there's anything in your draft that you don't like, revise it. Do say that you're sorry to hear the news. Even if you think that the divorce is the best decision for the couple, it's still a profound loss, and you should express regret. Do acknowledge the difficulty the couple are experiencing. Do affirm your friendship for the couple if you expect to remain friends with both of them. Do express your good wishes to both parties for the future. It may be that you are much closer to one member of the couple than the other, and that you may lose touch with one of them. You might even feel strongly that one or the other party behaved badly or is to blame for the dissolution of the marriage. Regardless, it's only polite to wish them both well. Do keep your reply brief, kind, and unemotional. Feelings are likely to be raw at this point. Your reply should not add to the turmoil. Don't express approval or disapproval about the divorce. A divorce announcement is not a request for permission. Respect the couple's wishes and refrain from commenting. Don't say anything to indicate that the couple will be better off divorced, even if you think that's true. It can be tempting to offer a pep talk to encourage the couple to be optimistic about the future, but it's not appropriate to do so here. Don't offer advice. You may feel you have good advice to give the couple, perhaps based on your own experience, but remember, you don't really know how they feel or where the situation stands. A private conversation is a more appropriate setting for offering counsel. Don't make jokes. Even if the announcement is humorous, it's not appropriate for you to follow suit. Even good-natured jokes about a divorce have the potential to hurt feelings. Don't say anything about the children beyond good wishes for their well-being. Arrangements for the children may not have been finalized, and even finalized arrangements may still be a sore spot for the parents. In addition, the couple may feel guilty about the potential effects of the divorce on their children. It's best not to stray into this territory. Don't ask for details. The couple has shared as much as they want to. It's impolite to ask or even hint around about what happened. Not like this. Dear David and Eileen, I was so sorry to receive the announcement of your divorce. You're a wonderful couple and always seemed so happy together. I'm sure you both tried very hard, and I'm sorry to hear this is happening. Mentioning that the couple used to seem happy might be hurtful, and commenting on how hard they tried might stir up bad feelings. It's possible that the divorce is the product of someone's extramarital affair, and the other party might not share your belief that they tried hard to save the marriage. When even these innocent expressions of goodwill can cause hurt, you're better off keeping your reply as brief as you can. You know, I've been through this myself. I would encourage you both to regard this event not as an ending, but as a new beginning. Advice, no matter how good or how well-intended, is often not welcome at this point. Save it for future personal meetings. I know you will remain in touch, at least for the kids, and I know you will always have a strong regard for each other. In fact, Brian and I became even closer after our divorce was finalized. While you mourn the loss, don't forget to celebrate the new beginning. Celebrate is probably too cheerful a word for this kind of occasion. Again, the sentiment is well-intentioned, but the potential to hurt and offend is enormous here. Take care, Jen. Like this. Dear David and Eileen, I was very sorry to hear the news about your divorce. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sure this must be a very difficult experience for you both, and I know it will be a big transition. I hope that you are taking care of yourselves. I wish you all the best in the future. Take care, Jen. This reply, though brief, shows real concern about the couple and regret about the parting, without taking sides or straying into territory that might cause pain. Invitation. We send invitations for all kinds of events, from children's birthday parties to formal gatherings. It's helpful to think of the invitation as part of the event itself. It sets the tone for the event and lets readers know what to expect. An invitation seems simple, but it's important to take the time to get it right. If you leave out important information, you'll find yourself with a lot of work to do catching up. Invitations to parties are often sent by email or through websites like Facebook or Evite. Invitations to formal events like weddings should be printed and sent through postal mail. Introduction. The primary purpose of an invitation is self-explanatory, of course. To let the reader know you would like him to attend your event and to give him the information he needs to do so. Beyond the basics, though, an invitation can also be important in giving the invited guests important clues about what to bring, what to wear, and so forth. Whoever your readers are, they will all need complete information about the event, so be sure to brainstorm from their point of view. Ask yourself the journalist's questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. Don't assume your readers know what you have in mind. Most invitations follow a traditional organizational structure, partly to help you remember all the critical information. If you are using pre-printed invitation cards, consider if you need to do more than just fill in the blanks. Do your guests need extra information, like what to wear and what to bring? Be sure your invitation is complete. It's a good idea to give your draft to someone to proof for you, both for completeness and for typos. Sending out incorrect information can lead to a lot of follow-up. In addition, for a formal event, guests may keep your invitation as a souvenir. As you revise, make sure your invitation is free of typos and other embarrassing errors. Do. Decide on the tone for your event. How formal is the event? Is there a theme? The invitation will set the tone for the event. Choose the appropriate form of invitation. Very formal events still require printed invitations. Send your invitation well in advance. Whether you're sending printed invitations or using a social planning website, give your guests plenty of notice. Generally 3 weeks for a party, at least 3 months for a wedding. Make sure all your information, including dates, times, and locations, is accurate. Let recipients know if they may bring a guest. Include directions if there are invitees who may not know where the venue is. Specify attire, if appropriate. Let guests know if there is anything you want them to bring, such as food for a potluck. Also mention anything you'd like them not to bring. Gifts for a birthday, for instance. Include RSVP information. Consider using a date by which you want to know so you have time to plan the event. Proofread. Sending out inaccurate information can be worse than embarrassing. If you inadvertently provide the wrong date or the wrong phone number for RSVPs, for instance, you'll have a lot of work to do to clear up the confusion. Don't send email invitations from an unknown email box, or they may get caught in your guests' spam filters. Don't fail to consult other interested parties. Be sure that other people who have a stake in the event have a chance to weigh in on the invitation. Don't omit RSVP information. It's surprisingly easy to forget. Like this. For a dinner party. Please join us for dinner. Friday, February 27th, 6:30 p.m. Karen Richmond and David Herman, 908 Roundtree Road, RSVP 888-765-4321. For a potluck. Potluck dinner. Bring your favorite dish. Let's just get together and enjoy. Saturday, May 18th, 6 p.m. Lynn and Neil, 2334 Oaks Drive. RSVP 888-111-2222. For a surprise birthday party. Please join us for a surprise 30th birthday celebration for Lindsay Sahajian, Saturday, April 20th, 6 p.m. Please be on time. Dinner and cocktails, the Shelton Lounge, Boise. RSVP to Lewis, 888-555-2222. For a 90th birthday. Please join us to celebrate Shirley Hanson's 90th birthday, September 5th at 6 o'clock in the evening, Beckham Place Restaurant, 657 Fieldstone Road, Ames, Iowa. RSVP to Linda, 888-222-1234. For a child's birthday. Come and help us celebrate Joshua's 8th birthday, Saturday, July 23rd, 2 p.m. 42 Page Drive, Santa Barbara. Bring swimsuits and towels. Please pick up your child at 5 p.m. For a graduation. Christina and Cameron Lassiter are proud to announce the graduation of their daughter, Yvonne Simone, class of 2013, Tulane University. Please share in their happiness at the commencement exercises on June 12th at 10 o'clock in the morning. McAllister Auditorium, 6823 St. Charles Avenue, New Orleans. Reception to follow at the Lassiter's home. RSVP 888-222-1111. For a retirement. You are cordially invited to celebrate Stephanie Alexander as she retires after 35 years of service in the Reno Unified School District. Saturday, June 16th, 2012, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. The Marston Club, 7492 Marston Drive, Reno, Nevada. Regrets only to Bill Alexander by June 1st, 888-222-1212. For a bar or bat mitzvah. Samuel Evan. Some invitations also include the Hebrew name. Please join me when I am called to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. Saturday, June 7th, 2012 at 9 a.m. Temple Israel, 5633 Gellin Drive, St. Paul, Minnesota. Evening reception at Green Shade, 2121 Grand Street, St. Paul, 7 p.m. Black tie. Wendy and John Silverman. RSVP by June 1st to 888-222-1111. For a baptism. You are invited to join us for the baptism of Emma Louise on Sunday, July 12th, 2011 at 10 o'clock in the morning, Hadley Lutheran Church, 329 Cottonwood Avenue, Hadley, Nebraska. Laurel and Rob Boardman, RSVP 888-222-1111. For a First Communion. Marta and Leo Villabon invite you and your family to join us for the First Communion of our son, Thomas Stephen. Saturday, May 12th, 2011, 12 o'clock noon, Church of Notre Dame, 3766 Carson Avenue, Grant City, Arizona. Please join us afterward in the Parish Hall. RSVP by May 1st, 888-111-2222. For a confirmation. Caitlin Ann Russell will receive the sacrament of the confirmation Friday, October 3rd, 2012, 10 o'clock Mass. St. Elizabeth Church, 1773 Lake Street, Lynn, New York. Reception at 3 p.m. Brioli's Restaurant, 339 Vale Road, Lynn, New York. Please respond by September 20th. Eileen and Tom. 888-555-1212. For a baby shower. Join us as we honor Talia Christensen with a baby shower on May 18th at 2 p.m. Jennifer's home, 507 Homewood Drive, Forest City, Montana. Given with love by Jennifer Franzen and Tracy Norling. For more sample invitations for different occasions, visit www.howtowriteanything.com. Congratulations. Sending a note of congratulations is a wonderful way to recognize an accomplishment and to let someone know you care about them. As the pace of life has accelerated, people are sending fewer messages of congratulations, but these messages are an excellent way to stay in touch, develop a relationship, and build goodwill. In informal circumstances, it's all right to send a message of congratulations in an email. However, your message will mean much more to the recipient if you put it on paper. In a professional context, you might write a letter. In a more personal context, your messages should be handwritten on high-quality notepaper. It's also fine to send a pre-printed greeting card, but be sure you personalize the card with something more than just your signature. Occasions for congratulations. Take advantage of occasions like these to send a note of congratulations and show you care. Acceptance to school, college, or graduate school. Academic award, honor, or achievement. Scholarship. Graduation. New job. Promotion. Professional achievement. New business opening. Retirement. Meeting a personal goal. New home. Engagement or wedding. New baby. Anniversary. Bar or bat mitzvah. First communion. Introduction. The purpose of a note of congratulations is straightforward: to recognize and congratulate the recipient on some wonderful achievement, event, or milestone in her life. A note like this can make your reader feel appreciated and let her know you're thinking of her and supporting her in her endeavors. Rather than writing a generic note, really take some time to brainstorm your content to make your message special. What do you know about how hard the reader worked to achieve this milestone? Share personal insights and memories, and your note will mean that much more. The model outline, to follow, suggests one way to organize your note of congratulations. The tone of your draft will depend partly on your relationship with the reader. The better you know him, the warmer and more personal your note can be. It's a good idea to write out a rough draft before you actually write in the card or on the nice stationery. As you look over your draft, put yourself in the reader's shoes and try to imagine how you would feel if you received such a note. Can you make it more personal, more meaningful? Revise your draft until you know you are sending a message you yourself would like to receive. Model outline. Opening. Explicitly congratulate the reader on the specific occasion or accomplishment. Middle. Let the reader know how much she deserves the honor or how much she paid her dues for it. You can also let her know how proud you are of her or how happy you are about her good news. Make it personal. Conclusion. Finish your note by repeating your congratulations and wishing the reader well for the future. Do. Do use the word congratulations early in your message. Do remember that congrats is not a word. It's appropriate as an abbreviation for text messaging, but it's sloppy to use in more formal writing. Take the time to write out the whole word in your note. Do mention the occasion for the congratulations early in the message. Do be as personal as is appropriate given your relationship. Do appreciate what went into the achievement. People like to be praised for their general wonderfulness, but they especially like to know that you understand what they've been doing and the effort they've made. Do keep the focus on the recipient rather than on yourself. Too much reminiscing about your own college graduation, for instance, takes the focus away from the reader. Do close with wishes for continued success. Don't. Don't wait too long to send it. By sending a note promptly, you create the feeling that you're participating in the celebration of the news. Don't attribute the achievement to good luck. You may mean well, but in doing so you suggest that the reader didn't deserve or earn what she got. If she just got lucky, she doesn't deserve congratulations, does she? Don't express surprise. Again, when you say something like, "I never thought I'd see this," you undermine the reader and undervalue his achievement. Don't gush. Be careful that your praise of the reader doesn't go over the top. You risk sounding insincere, even if your feelings are genuine. Don't buy a pre-printed card and do nothing but sign it. Even if you write just a few lines, make sure the card contains a message that is specific to the reader and appropriate to your relationship. Not like this. Dear Jenny, first, please forgive me for the inexcusable delay in getting you this card. I want you to know I've been thinking a lot about you, but things have been crazy at work. Carl's long apology for the lateness of the card takes the focus off its real purpose, to congratulate Jenny. He says the delay is inexcusable, but then tries to excuse it by saying things have been crazy at his job. You can avoid having to negotiate this kind of situation by getting your congratulations off in a timely fashion. I'm thrilled for you that you passed your qualifying exams. I know how much work you put into studying, and I know it wasn't easy for you. I'm proud of you for sticking to it and getting through. Perhaps because he's feeling so guilty, Carl actually forgot to congratulate Jenny. Don't just imply it, say it. I'm sure it doesn't seem real yet. I remember when I passed my exams, everyone was congratulating me, but I just felt stunned rather than happy for weeks. I was so exhausted from the studying and the pressure. You deserve to feel happy and very proud of yourself. Well done. Carl is talking too much about himself, and in the process, Jenny is getting a little bit erased. Carl means well in sharing his experience with Jenny, but it doesn't seem to have occurred to him she might not feel the same way he did, and she might not need his advice. Lots of love, Carl. Like this. Dear Jenny, congratulations on passing your qualifying exams. Carl starts the note with a warm wish of congratulations. I know how rigorous the studying is, and I'm proud of you that you stuck with it and got through. Carl shares his own experience and uses it to reach out to Jenny. I hope you're doing something wonderful to celebrate your success. You've earned it. Passing these exams opens a whole world of professional opportunity for you, and I know you'll be a great success whatever path you choose. Very best of luck with everything. Being on the inside himself, Carl understands the implications of passing this exam for Jenny's professional career, and he shares that knowledge with her. He also closes with a vote of confidence in her future performance and good wishes for her future. Lots of love, Carl. Not like this. Dear Steve, congratulations on landing the job at Bronson. It's not very often that a position like that becomes available, and there you were with your perfect timing and fabulous good luck. Stephanie's enthusiastic tone might mask some of the undercutting that she's doing here. She implies that Steve got the job because of his perfect timing and fabulous good luck, rather than his actual qualifications for the job. I'm so happy for you. You have always been such a go-getter. You're an inspiration. I wish you all the best in your new position. Stephanie's enthusiasm spills over into gushing. Maybe she really does think Steve is the greatest thing in the world, but she sounds a little insincere here. Getting the right tone in a note of congratulations can be a delicate balancing act. Again, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Best, Stephanie. Like this. Dear Steve, congratulations on landing the job at Bronson. You've managed your career so well, and I really admire the way you've constantly worked to make yourself more valuable to your employer. Bronson is very lucky to be getting the benefit of all your hard work. I hope you'll be happy there. I wish you all the best in your new position. Again, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Best, Stephanie. This is more like it. Stephanie recognizes that Steve got the job not because he was lucky, but because he was well prepared and he worked hard for it. Congratulations on retirement. Retirement is a significant milestone in life, the closing of one chapter and the opening of another one. It's well worth celebration and congratulations from friends and colleagues. Even if you choose to buy a commercial greeting card, you should take the time to write a personal message in recognition of this very important transition. Do recognize the value of the reader's work. If you are a colleague, you're in a good position to speak with some authority about the reader's contributions at work. Make your message personal and specific. Do thank the reader if thanks are appropriate. If your reader has been helpful to you, a coworker or employee, your child's teacher, a librarian, your mechanic, or gardener or doctor, let him know how much you appreciate what he has done for you during his career. Do stay upbeat. Retirement can be a scary time as well as a happy one, so it's important for your tone to be cheerful. Do recognize the past, but look toward the future. Say something encouraging about the enjoyable life the reader will have. Do make a specific suggestion about getting together if you'd like to do that. Retirement can be isolating. Do end with good wishes to the retiree. Don't say anything to make the reader feel he's over the hill. Don't get maudlin. Yes, something is coming to an end, and yes, we're all getting older. But keep your tone positive, even if you are sad. Don't use humor inappropriately. People sometimes use humor when they don't know what else to say or when they're uncomfortable with sadness or earnestness. But be sure your tone is really appropriate to your relationship with the retiree. Don't rely on a generic message when you're able to write a specific one. Don't just say, "Congratulations on your retirement. It's very well deserved." Take the time to write a more specific message. Dear Carrie, congratulations on your retirement. This place won't be the same without you. You have always been so generous with your knowledge of the business. You have been an invaluable resource and a wonderful colleague. Thank you for all you've done for all of us. Now it's high time for you to relax and enjoy spending time with your family. I'm very happy for you. Please make sure to get me your personal email address. I'm looking forward to staying in touch and hearing all about your new beginning in Arizona. Take care, Tom.